right now with breaking news.
And breaking news now at 6:30, ABC Action News first on the scene in Town and Country as firefighters are battling a raging apartment complex fire.
It is a massive fire. As our crews rushed over to the scene, they told us that they could see the huge flames all the way from the expressway.
I want to get right now to our live drive digital reporter, Corey Deerdorf. Corey?
Yeah, Dan, this apartment fire is now 2 alarms, as you can see behind me. Crews are finally starting to get a little bit of a handle on this as these flames were shooting 50, 60 feet through the air when we first arrived. We actually arrived with first incoming units. We were doing a traffic hit, and the call came out, and I looked over to the right, and I could see the flames from the expressway. My colleague Adam Weiner has been out here all morning as well with us, going around talking to a couple different residents, and they say that a resident told them this started maybe in a porch area with something very small and quickly grew. We heard over the radio that the sheriff's office was the ones that actually called us in. They said, hey, something's on fire out here. We don't know what it is. We're trying to knock on the door. You need to send people out here. And when they did, they were confronted by this, a fully involved building. I went through and counted. There's about 12 units. The building is divided. There's about 12 units on one side, 6 up, 6 down, as well as the other side. So we're looking at about 24 different units with families inside. Keep in mind, guys, these are people's homes. People staying here. They're going to need help from the Red Cross, which is on the way. Command has called them. They got to figure out if the apartment complex is going to house them here, or if they're going to try to put them in a hotel for a couple days until they can figure out what's going on. And those residents out now watching out here, helpless as fire crews continue to work their hardest to try to bring this blaze under control. And it looks like they've done a good job of stopping the movement of this fire as it started on the far side of the building, as you can see, and worked its way back towards us through that common shared attic that they have on these apartment buildings. And it's slowly pushed, and fire crews were inside one of these apartments that it was getting close to, punching holes in the wall, putting their hose lines through the wall, trying to stop it, as well as the ceiling. Command at one point telling them, hey, you guys are doing a great job. If it breaks through that firewall, we need you to get out of there as quickly as possible, as this fire was moving quickly. And Truck 6 here on scene from Hillsborough Fire Rescue really putting a lot of water. You're looking at the top of there, that's about 1,000 gallons a minute of water coming out of that nozzle being dumped into this apartment complex. So you're looking at fire damage on the top floor and smoke and water damage on the bottom floors as crews continue to fight this. We have had a great view all morning long up above from Captain Al. Captain Al, can you kind of tell me how the progress is looking as these firefighters continue to go through from up above? Something we can't see from down here is something they're seeing on top of this ladder truck. Can you kind of give us an idea of how progress is being made?
Well, first off, Corey, you did a great job of explaining this. The Captiva Club Apartments right here on Kelly Road, just north of Memorial Highway. Obviously, you see that one long building there with the stairwells, those 3 stairwells. And, of course, when we first got to this, the fire was on the right-hand side and just about the middle. Well, we were concerned that it was going to continue to move through the attic, which it has, but they've done a good job with that ladder truck and that water that's coming down from right there of getting that left-hand side contained. Now, hopefully, once that's done, they can work back and get the rest of the fire throughout those other units, pretty much get all those hot spots wrapped up. But it was burning significantly only 15 minutes ago. They're doing a great job of at least containing that particular area. Now, if you're planning on driving through Town and Country, Memorial Highway is not going to be impacted at all. Kelly Road, though, from Memorial, or actually from Hillsborough Avenue all the way down to Memorial, not going to be accessible. There's a number of fire units both in and on Kelly Road and in and around these apartment complexes, so keep that in mind.